Welcome students, Tom Harmer, your accounting professor here, and the following is a demonstration of purchasing the accounting for purchasing and selling of treasury stock. Now I know the text is very grainy here, but in the video that I am tapping into, it was grainy, so we just have to deal with that. It gets more legible in the next screen. So here you go. This will walk you all the way through the journalizing, posting to T accounts, and then the financial statement presentation.
Hossford Corporation had the following stockholders' equity accounts on January 1st, 2011. Common stock, dollar par, $500,000, paid into capital in excess of par value, $600,000, and retained earnings, $120,000. In 2011, the company had the following treasury stock transactions. We need to journalize the treasury stock transactions, open general ledger accounts, and then prepare the stockholders' equity section for Hossford Corporation at December 31st, 2011. On March 1st, purchased 6,000 shares at $7 a share. So we multiply 6,000 shares times $7, 42,000, and credit cash for the same amount. On June 1st, sold 1,000 shares at $10 a share. So we debit cash for 1,000 shares times $10. We credit treasury stock common for 1,000 shares times the cost of those shares, $7. And we credit paid in capital from treasury stock for the difference, $3,000. On September 1st, sold 2,000 shares at $9 a share. So we debit cash for 2,000 times $9, $18,000. We credit treasury stock common for 2,000 shares times the cost of $7, and we credit paid in capital from treasury stock for the difference, $4,000. On December 1st, sold 1,000 shares at $5 a share. So we debit cash for $5,000. We credit treasury stock common for 1,000 shares times the cost of $7. And we need to make a debit to paid in capital from treasury stock for the difference, $2,000. On December 31st, the company reported net income of $70,000. So we debit the income summary for $70,000 and credit retained earnings for $70,000. Next, in Part B, we need to open T accounts for treasury stock, paid in capital from treasury stock, and retained earnings. In treasury stock, which has a normal debit balance as a contra equity account, we have an ending debit balance of $14,000. In retained earnings, we have an ending credit balance of $190,000. And in paid in capital from treasury stock, we have an ending credit balance of $5,000. Next, in Part C, we need to prepare the stockholders' equity section for Hossford Corporation at December 31st, 2011. We have common stock, dollar par, 400,000 shares issued, and 398,000 shares outstanding. The difference between the 400,000 and 398,000 are the 2,000 shares held in treasury. So that balance is 500,000. Additional paid in capital in excess of par from treasury stock common, 5,000. Additional paid in capital in excess of par value common stock, 600,000, for a subtotal of 605,000. We have total paid-in capital, $1,105,000. Adding retained earnings of $190,000. We have total paid-in capital and retained earnings, $1,295,000. Less the treasury stock, $14,000, gives us total stockholders' equity, $1,281,000.
Mario, Tom Harmer here. I wanted to demonstrate to you the macro that I want to create. So here I am. I'm in Craigslist, okay, Seattle Craigslist. This is a bunch of advertisements of places for rent. So I go into it, and okay, there was no email address there. I'll go to the next one. Okay, so here I'm highlighting. Okay, there I've highlighted the email address, and this is where I want to have one key that takes these following commands. Control C, Alt Tab over to my Excel spreadsheet, Control V, Enter, Alt Tab, and then back arrow, and then the next record, and I'm ready to, and then I highlight, and then I want to press that function key that does that series of commands. Again, Control C, Alt Tab, Control V, Enter, Alt Tab. That's the keystroke sequence. I can see I can't get one for that, and I can't do a down arrow to get to the next record. So here we go. So here's another one. I highlight that, and then it's Control C, Alt Tab, Control V, Enter, Alt Tab, and then that would be the series of keystrokes. So now I'm in Hotkey Master attempting to create that series of commands. So here I do this, I come down, I click the Control, and I click in here and I go C, and that gets me the Control C. And then I want the Alt Tab, well that's, and then I'm going to put a pause in there of 100 milliseconds. Not too sure why, but I'm doing that. Okay, and then I am going OK, come back, switch over here to Window, add command, and then I'm going to the Internet, see if I can find that, trying to find that Excel. Here's Microsoft Excel. That looks like a different one, a different name. Let's see if there's another one. There's only one Microsoft Excel in there, so I'll pick it. I don't recall. Maybe that is it. Yeah, that's the correct one. Okay, so I've got that. Got that, and then I'm saying switch to specified window. Okay. Now I'm doing the next one here, macro, add command, Control V, and then throw another pause in there. Milliseconds, Control V, and then an Enter. Okay, and then I'm saving that. Okay, then I come back to my window and I add command, and I'm going back to my Internet Explorer, and I don't know which one of these that Internet Explorer is. I don't know how you would identify that. I'll just take the last one here. It's just I don't know. Got that. Say OK. Then switch to that window. OK, and let's say that that's it. That's the command structure that I've created. Okay, I save all of that, and that is Shift F5. Okay, so now I come back in here, click in, and I highlight. Okay, and then I do a Shift F5. Well, look at that. I had some success there. But I just didn't go back. It didn't go back to that Internet Explorer. Well, that's the best success I've had so far. So how do I find the Internet Explorer? Okay, there you go, Mario. I look forward to your reply. Thank you very much.